Hi everybody. Welcome back. I did want to say hello. You did make it halfway through this first week of our virtual learning, and I will say that I have been pretty happy with everything that has transpired this week. I know I've said it before and I'll say it again. I have missed all of you, so it has been really nice getting to meet with many of you via Google Meet, a lot of you through email. So that has been really nice getting to reconnect with you, and hopefully you've been getting to reconnect with each other as well. The purpose of this email is to just kind of touch base, mostly concerning grades and kind of how we're going with the playlist, which I've been very happy with everything that's been coming in. So as far as marking period 3 goes, the projectile motion discovery packet that you did those 2 days before we left, that was your final grade for marking period 4. So as long as you have nothing missing, or I'm sorry, marking period 3, as long as you have nothing missing, the grade that you have in the grade book is what you have for 3. If you do see something missing, you definitely got an email from me. Now, hopefully you've responded to that email. If you look in the grade book and you see something missing and you haven't looked at your email yet, you definitely have something from me. So please, please, please make sure you check your email. We do have to get that stuff in by Friday. So please make sure that you're checking any of your emails and see if you got one from me. Now, moving on to marking period 4, I just want to clear up, we are grading in marking period 4, and we're grading just like normal. Now, obviously, we have flexibility where we need it, but our expectations and our standards are no different than what they were in class. So if you were assigned something, whether that be a Flipgrid, a discussion board, a guest teaching problem, whatever it happens to be, you will be getting grades for this. Now, most of the grades are going to be based off of completion because I just want you trying these different things. I want you being a part of the process. But that's kind of the point. Be a part of the process and those grades will be there. If you're not a part of the process, well, then we kind of need to work with that. So let's go ahead and kind of take a look at where we should be right now. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize myself. So on Monday, you had a couple things to do. You had the Flipgrid responses, which was here. You had the virtual discussion board. Both of those things we talked about before you left, and also was on your Monday beginning video. It was on the overview video, and it was on the intro video. Then you also had to turn into Classroom the projectile motion discovery lab, which is what we talked about. So these first 2 things, as long as you participated, you will be getting that 100% in the grade book. But again, I need to see that participation. So I know that this first week is a little bit different, a little bit jarring from what we've done. So for this and only this day, in the event that you did not complete something, you will be getting an email from me that will have an alternative assignment. This is the only time that we will do an alternative assignment because, again, I know that this is a new process. I know we're all kind of getting used to all of it. So you will have that alternative, but again, that will be the only time this will happen. All of our expectations will be just like normal from here on out. All right, so moving on, Tuesday was kind of a big day for us. This was really our big picture day where we got all of our notes. But with this day, some of you were assigned guest teacher problems to upload to our guest teacher discussion board. And then everyone was assigned the 0 and 90-degree problems. Remember that these will be due in total on Monday because you will have the 0, the 90, and the angled problems. So again, that's going to be another grade that goes in, and it's really just a matter of, are you trying all of these problems? Are you working through all of them? And are you checking them because your classmates should be putting the answers into the guest teacher discussion board if they were assigned one of those problems. So that's where we were coming into today. So today was just a work day, and then tomorrow we'll kind of get back at it with the angled information. And then you will have another Friday, which will be a work day. But don't forget that on Friday, your interactive problem will be due. So the interactive problem was shown, or I'm sorry, was in that 0 and 90-degree problem document. So I'm going to go just ahead and click on that. And this is a 0-degree interactive lab style problem that you're going to do at your house. Maybe with a cat if you have one. So if we go down, there were 3 problems for the 0 degree. And then here we see the interactive individual problem. So all of those directions are located here. I will be looking for the answer to, I'm sorry, not just the answer, but your whole setup to your problem on Friday. So I'll be looking at those over the weekend. But again, that is going to be a grade that does go into the grade book. This one I will be looking for a little bit more accuracy, but it's still just a matter of getting out there, trying the lab at home, trying to get all of that data, showing your given versus known chart, and working through the math portion of this. So I'm going to go ahead and bring myself big again. So I hope that kind of clears up. If you had any confusion, any doubts in terms of grading, we will be kind of business as usual as we kind of start next week, as this gets to be a little bit more familiar. But if you have assignments, if you have different expectations, maybe just for the guest teacher problem, make sure that you're doing those, and you will start to see those different items in the grade book. Again, you'll see those next week, though, starting to go in. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns on any of that, please shoot me an email. I did say before, we do have flexibility. I understand that things are different at home, they're different at work. And if it's a matter of timing, just let me know, talk with me, but don't leave things just blank and not letting me know why this is happening. Please, please, please just be in communication. We can work together and get through all of this. All right. I will talk with you soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.